0. Numbers 19 and 20. 19 is not without significance. It is a combination of 10 and 9, and would denote the perfection of divine order connected with judgment. It is the gematria, substituting numbers for letters, of the names Eve and of Job. The number 19 is also the smallest prime mentioned a prime number of times in the King James. 20 is the double the number 10, and may in some cases signify its concentrated meaning. But its significance seems rather to be connected with the fact that it is 1 short of 21, 21 to 1 equals 20, that is to say, if 21 is the threefold 7, and signifies divine, 3, completion as regards spiritual perfection, 7, then 20, being 1 short of 21, would signify expectancy, and does so with support. 20 years Israel waited for a deliverer from Jabin's oppression. At 1. When Ehud was dead, the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord. So the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin king of Canaan, who reigned in Hazor, and the children of Israel cried out to the Lord, for Jabin had 900 chariots of iron, and for 20 years he had harshly oppressed the children of Israel. Judges 4 1-3. 2. 20 years Israel waited for deliverance through Samson, Judges 15:20, 16:31. But his work was never much more than begun, Judges 13:25. 2. 20 years the Ark of the Covenant waited at Kirjath-Jearim. At 1. Then the men of Kirjath-Jearim came and took the Ark of the Lord, and brought it into the house of Abinadab on the hill, and consecrated Eleazar his son to keep the Ark of the Lord. So it was that the Ark remained in Kirjath-Jearim a long time, it was there 20 years. And all the house of Israel lamented after the Lord. 1 Samuel 7-1-2. 20 years Solomon waited for the completion of his house and the temple, after which he gave 20 cities to Hiram, the king of Tyre. Now it happened at the end of 20 years, when Solomon had built the 2 houses, the house of the Lord and the king's house, Hiram the king of Tyre had supplied Solomon with cedar and cypress and gold, as much as he desired, that King Solomon then gave Hiram 20 cities in the land of Galilee. 1 Kings 9:10-11. The 20 dreams. 20 dreams are recorded in the scriptures, several people had 2 dreams recorded in scripture. At 1. Abimelech, Genesis 23. At 2. Jacob, Genesis 28:12. At 3. Jacob, Genesis 31:10. At 4. Laban, Genesis 31:24. At 5. Joseph, Genesis 37:56. At 6. Joseph, Genesis 37:9. At 7. The butler of the king of Egypt, Genesis 45. At 8. The baker of the king of Egypt, Genesis 45. At 9. Pharaoh, Genesis 41:1. At 10. Pharaoh, Genesis 41:5. At 11. The man in Gideon's army, Judges 7:13. At 12. Solomon, 1 Kings 3:5. At 13. Nebuchadnezzar, Daniel 2:3. At 14. Nebuchadnezzar, Daniel 4:5. At 15. Daniel, Daniel 7:1. At 16. Joseph, Matthew 1:20. At 17. Joseph, Matthew 2:13. At 18. The wise men, Matthew 2:12. At 19. Joseph, Matthew 2:19. At 20. Pilate's wife, Matthew 27:19.